The Captain and Terrible Tina. Once upon a time, there was a brave pirate captain called Vasco, living the good life with his crew and his fabulous treasure.
Mateys, I'm as happy as can be, living the good life here with you and my treasure. My treasure!
You can say goodbye to your treasure chest.
Terrible Tina had struck again.
All is not lost. I have a map which shows the way to Terrible Tina's hideout. On board, everyone!
Lupin, what are you doing here?
Please, can I be Captain Vasco? I really want to go after that treasure.
Well, okay, Lupin.
Yes!
But you'd better behave like a true captain. Promise?
Pirate's word. Oh, what a cute little thing you are.
Captain Vasco set off with his men. Lupin, rabbits aren't allowed on board.
What? Oh, I can't just leave this little furry guy all alone. Away we go, mateys!
Yeah!
And so, Captain Vasco said goodbye to his rabbit and sailed away with his crew in pursuit of Terrible Tina. Lupin, you did leave that rabbit on the dock before coming on board, didn't you?
Yes, but... No. He's just too cute. I brought him along anyway.
You know, Lupin, pirates are really afraid of rabbits. They believe that rabbits bring bad luck to a ship.
Don't worry. No one will know he's here.
A rabbit! Curses upon us! We're going to sink!
Oh, no.
Hurry! Catch it!
Hey, leave my bunny alone!
Gotcha!
I'm the captain, and either this rabbit stays on my ship, or I'm leaving with him.
And so, Captain Vasco prevented a mutiny and regained control of his crew. Oh no!
No rabbits on board!
In fact, the crew abandoned the captain and his rabbit on Terrible Tina's island.
I can manage without them anyway, and I've got you.
Lupin,
Huh?
do you have a plan?
Of course I do. Thanks to my map, I can creep right over to Tina's camp and take her by surprise. Oh, that's strange. I'm sure I took it with me. My map. We'll come up with another way to find those pirates. Look! Gold coins! Looks like our treasure thieves went this way.
Lupin, maybe you should leave the rabbit here.
No, someone could take him. And anyway, I don't feel like heading into that jungle all by myself.
Captain Vasco and his rabbit set off to find the treasure in Terrible Tina's camp.
One for me, one for you, one for me, one for you, one for me.
I found them.
Well done, Lupin. What are you going to do now?
I'll ambush them, taking them by surprise with my fierce pirate shout.
A rabbit! Ah! Curses! Who dared bring a rabbit onto my island? Catch it!
Oh, no. Oh, my bunny.
So it's you, hopeless Vasco. Grab him!
No, bunny.
Tie him up and take him out of my sight.
Oh no, what am I going to do? I've messed everything up. I'll never get that treasure back. All this because of the bunny. Oh, I should have left him back home.
Well, yes, Lupin. Leaving something we love behind is difficult.
Especially something that's so cute and cuddly. Oh, you're back! Thank you! Now listen, this time you have to wait for me here, okay? No, know. It's hard, but I have to. I'll come back for you afterwards. I promise.
The brave captain went back alone to confront terrible Tina.
Oh, I guess I'm not the only one who likes soft, cuddly things. I know.
Hey, you stole my fish.
I did not. It's mine.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
That's
is.
my fish.
No, mine.
Give it back.
Never.
That's my fish.
No.
No! My octie's gone!
Ha! Don't move! If you want it back, hand over the treasure!
Give it to me! I can't live without it! You win. You can have your treasure back.
There! Here you are.
Captain Vasco recovered his precious treasure and set out to sea again, thanks to Tina's ship. Terrible Tina was stranded on the island for the rest of her life. The end.
Oh, but that's so harsh for a pirate. Huh. Hey, Tina, why did you steal treasure from other pirates?
Everyone has made fun of me ever since pirate school just because of my octie. And I wanted to prove to them that I too was a ferocious pirate.
It's true that leaving a cuddly toy behind is not easy. Oh, that gives me an idea.
Captain Vasco recovered his treasure and set out to sea with a new crew member on board.
Ready to sail?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Because now she agreed to leave her octie behind before sailing off to sea.
You'll find them again when you return.
The end. Well done, Lupin. That's an excellent job looking after cuddly toys.
Yes, it is. Every hero can have a cuddly toy, as long as it stays at home.
Oh, Lupin. The Sorceress's Apprentice and the Witch. Once upon a time, there was a king who spent his days proclaiming new decisions.
I love proclaiming new decisions. From now on, green peas and carrots will be our national dish. I hereby declare that on every villager's birthday, they have the right to brush my pony.
But one day, a witch suddenly burst into the castle.
Right. That is enough.
At that moment, a sorceress, highly respected throughout the kingdom, arrived with her young apprentice.
Don't forget to address him as Your Majesty. Your Majesty, who did this to you?
The Witch of the Blighted Wood.
That wicked woman. Don't worry. My apprentice and I will find her and break the curse.
I shall do my best to fulfill this task.
Hey!
Lupin, what are you doing here?
Can I replace the apprentice? Look, I'm a sorcerer, too. Ooh. Ta-da!
Well, okay.
Yeah!
But listen to the sorceress carefully.
I promise.
A most delicate mission lies before us. Follow my instructions to the letter. Did I tell you to use your wand? No. So stop playing and follow me.
Yes, Mrs. Sorceress.
Let us wish them good luck.
And so, the sorceress and her apprentice set off on their journey. On their way to the Blighted Wood, the sorceress taught her apprentice many lessons.
To create an energy ball, you make little circles while looking ahead into the distance. Practice that, but don't cause any damage. Oh, garden monk's hood, just what I need for my potion.
Ouch! Ha! Make little circles and look into the distance. Awesome! Oops. Oh. No, it was more like this. Oops. I don't know.
Lupin, perhaps you could ask the sorceress how to do this.
Perfect.
Sure, but what if she gets mad?
So, the Blighted Wood is this way. Let's go.
Actually, I wanted to say...
Speak. We're in a hurry.
Nothing. Let's go see that witch.
We're lucky the path is well indicated. There are dreadful swamps around here.
Please let it be the right path.
The sorceress and her apprentice reached the blighted wood. Actually, no. They finally made their way through the swamp.
That's bizarre. We're lost.
Oops.
And here's a monster. That's all we needed. From earth you come, and to mud you'll return. Let's go.
From stone, return to, stone! Phew, got it. Oh, no. No.
Well, now, what are you doing, dear student?
Lupin?
Coming!
After crossing a dank swamp, vanquishing a monster, and walking for hours, the sorceress and her apprentice reached the witch's house at last.
It's about time. So, to overcome the witch, we need to make a powerful spell by combining our powers. Understood? Get your wand ready.
I hope this works.
Witch!
Who goes there?
The king sent us.
Cancel your evil spell, and we'll cast a spell on you.
Now! How did she do that? She didn't move a finger.
Oh no, I've messed everything up. How can we save the king and his court? If only I'd admitted my mistakes, this wouldn't have happened.
You know, Lupin, it may not be too late.
You're right.
How can this be? How can the witch get the upper hand so easily?
Mrs. Sorceress, it's all my fault. I broke my wand and didn't dare to tell you. That's why our spell backfired.
Oh, so that's why. Now, I'd rather you had told me earlier, but this means that her magic isn't that powerful.
I may have an idea. Oh, great witch, take my magic wand, but I beg you, do not change us into frogs.
Oh, wretched lad! No! Don't do this!
Don't you think you're overdoing it a bit?
What a naive fool! Because of course I'm going to change you into frogs! Confiscated. This will do to give the king back his normal appearance.
And so the witch, now a frog, was prevented from ever wreaking harm again. The end.
Wait a sec. We can't just leave her like this. Why did you change the king into a frog?
I couldn't take any more of those endless trumpet blasts. They terrify my poor darling frogs.
You know, Mrs. Witch, when you have a problem, it's better to talk about it. Let's go see the king.
Well spoken, Lupin.
I hereby announce that the witch from the Blighted Wood is now an official member of court.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Well done, Lupin. And what a lovely voice. And so the king and the witch from the Blighted Wood lived together in peace to the frog's sweet songs. The end. The sensible peasant and the spirit of the forest. Once upon a time, in the heart of the virgin forest, peasants were cutting down more and more trees from the forest to plant new crops. But one day, pods suddenly fell from the sky, and huge carnivorous plants began to grow.
Huge carnivorous plants!
Run away!
Huh? Great Chief! Ferocious flowers are attacking our plantations. What can I do?
That can only be Kapora, the forest spirit. Do you feel capable of confronting her?
Yes, I shall find her, and I shall stop her.
The sensible peasant was about to...
Hey, Mr. Narrator.
Lupin, what are you doing here?
Hey, can I be the one who goes to see Kapora? That way I can be the hero. Is that okay?
Well, okay.
Yes,
You can take the sensible peasant's place, but it isn't a game, right?
you can count on me.
Brave peasant, take our ancestors' maraca with you. It is indispensable when fighting Kapora.
Wow! A huge hammer!
Whoa! To use the power of the maraca, you need to shake it 3 times.
Like this?
You must be careful. The maraca's power is great, but it is not infinite. Use it only when absolutely necessary.
I'm on my way! Better watch out, Kapora!
After carefully listening to the village chief's words, the sensible peasant quickly left the village to confront Kapora. The sensible peasant was in search of the evil spirit's lair.
Awesome maraca, I've got a maraca, an awesome maraca. Oh, the path is blocked. All I have to do is use my maraca!
The sensible peasant observed the boulder and decided he could climb over it rather than waste his precious maraca's magic.
Come on, just a little bit. 1, 2, 3, boom! Yes!
So, Lupin, have you noticed your maraca?
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yes, and it's smaller.
Yeah, my size now. That's even better.
If you want it to stay that size, you'd better stop using it so much. The peasant went closer to Kapora's lair, but the entrance was fiercely guarded.
Yeah, another mission for my maraca.
Fortunately, the sensible peasant found a secret passage at the top of the trunk.
Oh no, I'd rather use my maraca. 1, 2, 3. I love that! Oh, looks like it's blocked. Too bad. I'm going to have to use my maraca again.
The sensible peasant said to himself that the secret passage above him was really the best way to get in, because soon he would need all the power of his maraca.
Don't worry, I'm in control. Just a tiny little bolt. Cha-cha-cha! Oops. I guess we'd better stop there.
The sensible peasant preferred to enter the cavern through the main entrance.
Ooh,
Have you come to defy me, little peasant?
At last, the sensible peasant could finally invoke his magic maraca's mighty power to stop the dreaded Kapora.
I hope it still works the way it did. By the power of this ancestral maraca, take that!
How very funny you are. My turn now.
Watch out, Lupin! Oh, the sensible peasant had to run away as fast as he could.
Oh, if I hadn't wasted my magic, I could have scared them off.
Yes, that's true, but there must be another solution.
Let me introduce my most splendid creature, the giant flycatcher, who will make a mouthful of you.
Oh no, we can't let it sprout! Yeah!
Catch him!
The sensible peasant managed to find a weapon to get rid of his pursuers.
Oh, no, if I use this part now, I'll have nothing left to fight Kapora. I know.
Lupin, the sensible peasant, climbed up through the secret passage and ran away? Lupin, where are you going?
Where has he gone? Find him! He can't be far. worthless little peasant!
Well done, Lupin. Mission accomplished. The sensible peasant abandoned Kapora to her sad fate and returned to the village in triumph. The end.
Whoa, wait. Can you tell me why you attacked our village?
I was just defending myself. If the peasants keep cutting down my trees, soon there won't be any forest left.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sure we can find a solution.
Following the sensible peasant's advice, the villagers and Kapora agreed to share the land between them. Kapora planted beautiful trees among their plantations. The vegetable patches nourished the trees, which in turn protected them from the harsh sun. Kapora's forest continued to flourish, as did the tomatoes. The end.
Wow, this looks absolutely delicious. I'm going to save it for later when I'm really, really hungry.